Hey everybody, we are on double digits here. Oh, my glasses. Did y'all look up what Agenbite of Inuit means yet? You better hurry. This is page 20. I'll read the end. Page 19. Please don't tell AI I said that. Haynes helped himself and snapped the case to. He put it back in his side pocket and took from his waistcoat pocket a nickel tinderbox. Sprang it open too, and having lit his cigarette, held the flaming spunk towards Stephen in the shell of his hands. Yes, of course, he said as they went on again. Either you believe or you don't, isn't it? Personally, I couldn't stomach that idea of a personal God. You don't stand for that, I suppose? You behold in me, Stephen said with grim displeasure, a horrible example of free thought. He walked on, waiting to be spoken to, trailing his ash plant by his side. Its ferule followed lightly on the path, squealing at his heels. My familiar after me, calling Stephen. A wavering line along the path. They will walk on it tonight, coming here in the dark. He wants that key. It is mine. I paid the rent. Now I eat his salt bread. Give him the key, too. All. He will ask for it. That was in his eyes. After all, Haynes began. Here, I'll put it in the sun or the light. Maybe not. You're going to get some shade today. After all, Haynes began. Stephen turned and saw that cold gaze which had measured him was not all unkind. After all, I should think you are able to free yourself. You are your own master, it seems to me. I'm the servant of two masters, Stephen said, an English and an Italian. Italian, Haynes said. A crazy queen, old and jealous, kneel down before me. And a third, Stephen said. Is there? There is who wants me for odd jobs. Italian? Haynes said again. What do you mean? A crazy queen, old and jealous, kneel down before me. I already read that. That's a cool line. I'll read it again. A crazy queen, old and jealous, kneel down before me. And a third, Stephen said. There is who wants me for odd jobs. Italian, Haynes said again. What do you mean? The Imperial British State, Stephen answered, his color rising, and the Holy Roman Catholic and Apostolic Church. Haynes detached from his underlip some fibers of tobacco before he spoke. I can quite understand that, he said calmly. An Irishman must think like that, I dare say. We feel in England we've treated you rather unfairly. It seems history is to blame. The proud, potent titles clanged over Stephen's memory, the triumph of their brazen bells. Et unam sanctum Catholicum et apostolicam ecclesiam. The slow growth and change of rite and dogma like his own rare thoughts, a chemistry of stars, symbol of the apostles in the Mass for Pope Marcellus. The voices blended, singing alone loud in affirmation, and behind their chant the vigilant angel of the church, militant, disarmed and menaced her heresy. A horde of heresies fleeing with mitres auri, Photius and the brood of mockers. All right, that's page 20. Look, I mean, you're still reading along here, and you're like, okay, what's happening? Will these guys say anything interesting? And they don't, but then they do. There's so much in the details here, so many cool little cracks you can think about. If you want to write a paper about something, it's arguably page 20 is the most important page of the whole book. Um, check this out. Stephen is saying that the English are like the Italians or like the Catholics. Um, and that reminds me of the Latin and Ulysses, the Latin name for Odysseus, which fascinates me in a nerdy way, I guess, thinking about um, the Aeneid by Virgil, the epic, Latin epic about the founding of Rome, in which Odysseus is a villain. He's an evil person. He helped burn down the city. Um, so is Leopold Bloom Odysseus or Ulysses? Are the British Romans or are the Catholics the Romans? And where are the ancient Greeks?